All right, Cooper, big night for you, and you guys take care of Lenox. I'm sure anytime you beat a team like Lenox, it's got to feel pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's a great rivalry, and it was a great team win tonight, and it's definitely something to build off of.
Tell me about your night. You got going early, I think like 9 points in the first quarter. What were you feeling?
Well, my teammates were just giving me great looks, and they were getting the ball to me, and I put it in the basket, but I gave all the credit to my teammates on that.
I've noticed over the last couple of years you've started to be maybe a little bit more aggressive and more well-rounded, definitely on defense. Tell me about your development.
Yeah, I've definitely put in work over the summer and stuff, just working on my shot and my ball handling and just trying to get better all the time.
What's this team like? I know it's still early, and I know you guys have high goals, but how do you feel the first 2 games have gone for you guys?
I felt the first 2 games have gone really good. I think we're coming together as a team. We got some younger kids, and I think it's a great way to start off the year, and it's something good to build off of.
You and Brandon and Jordan have been playing together for a long time. I know you guys are highly motivated for this year. Just tell me about this season, how motivated you are.
We're extremely motivated. We've had big goals all 4 years of high school, and just can't wait to keep it going and see where we go this year.
Slide over to Brennan. Brennan, again, you were kind of a general tonight on the floor. Just what were you feeling out there?
I was just trying to distribute any way I could and try to attack their zone and stuff and attack the middle and see what they gave me and whether I was distributing or layup or whatever. So.
Yeah, what were you seeing and what were they giving you?
Once I got to the middle, they would have the bottom guy would come help and allow me to dish low to one of these two, and so that's kind of what was going on.
How would you assess the way the first 2 games have gone for you guys?
Not bad. I mean, we still have a long way to go if we want to get to where we want to, and something to build on for sure. And I think that these younger kids, they'll come up, and these guys will keep working hard, and I think it'll be a good year.
Yeah, you guys, do you feel like maybe you have some unsettled business in your final year?
Definitely. Last couple of years we came up a little short of what our goals were, and I think this year we really want to reach those goals and try to make a deep run in the playoffs. So.
Jordan, you also kind of got off to a really good start. Very well-rounded performance from you. I think like 9 rebounds. Just tell me about your night and what was working.
Just like Cooper said, in practice we really emphasized moving the ball around, finding a guy open. And I was just finding, in every zone there's always a weak spot. So I was just finding that weak spot, and my teammates were doing really good at finding me.
How difficult do you think it is for other teams to prepare for you guys when you got not 1, not 2, but 3 threats out there at all times, and then you throw in some of the other guys too that have been able to drop points?
Yeah, not only do you have us 3, but then you got kids like Logan and Quentin and Owen who can come off the bench, and they just step up every night. So I think a lot of teams are going to have some trouble, but we can't ever underestimate.
Defensively, Lenox is coming off of a really good 3-point shooting game. You guys kept them at bay tonight. What did you guys do well defensively?
Before game, we talked about playing our gaps and then jumping to the ball. That way they wouldn't have an opportunity to shoot the open 3, and I think we did that fairly well tonight.
You guys have high expectations this season. How do you build off of tonight to ultimately get you guys where you want to go?
Tonight's one of those, like I said earlier, big games, rivalry, always awesome to play in. And so it's really going to help momentum going forward. And if we can keep this momentum going into Christmas break, I have some high hopes for us.
All right, Coach, anytime you guys can defeat a rival like Lenox, I'm sure it's got to feel pretty good. Just your thoughts on tonight?
Yeah, it was a tough game. As you know, both of us come off a nice win. So it was physical, and it was a tough, hard-fought game all the way through. And, you come out, you always like to beat your rivals, in-county rivals, so it's always nice to win.
Defensively, you guys kept them in check for the most part tonight. What were you guys doing defensively?
Oh, not really anything new. We just trying to play some pressure D, make them work at every basket, and they made some nice outside shots. They really did. They got some shots. I thought we had our hands in their face, and they still knocked them down. So they shot pretty well for that respect.
Big nights from Brennan and Cooper and Jordan, which I think is to be expected, but really kind of all-around balanced nights from them, too. I'm sure you got to like seeing that.
Oh, yeah, we do, and those 3, what we're going to expect. We expect them to go out and play hard, but I'm really proud of the younger kids that came off the bench and that started, the hustle they showed, and, they showed a little bit more that they were older than they were, so I'm pretty happy with that, because we really don't know who that 5th starter is. We're moving people around, and and it'll start sorting itself out. But I think we can go, 8, 9 deep. I feel good about that.
How do you guys build off these first 2 performances into the rest of the season?
Well, you got to take it's nice to get wins, but you got to break down the mistakes that you made and the things that we lack and the things that we're not good at yet, and try to build them from a negative into a positive. And that's what the next 2 weeks are for. And then we got breaks, so then you really try to perfect everything that you're doing.
How would you grade your guys' season so far through those 2 games?
I'm a little more of a guy, glass half empty, in that respect. So, if I had to grade us, I'd put us at a B minus. I don't think that we're at the potential that we can be at yet, but I think that we showed some good signs tonight.
Last question. There was a loose ball. You took a little bit of a tumble there. What was going through your mind as that was happening, and how would you grade the landing?
Well, when I seen it coming, I'm too old and fat to get out of the way, so I'm just going to go with it. And good thing the Woods kid eased my landing a little bit, but my landing, I give it an 8. If I was a gymnast, it might be an 8.5, but that's what I would give it.
I'll give it an 8.5. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.